We're on the Mohawk River, Lock 10, taking a break from the trail. Sounds like a westbound maybe coming. Good luck seeing it. Early. You don't have a problem seeing it here at Lock 10, but early is another story. I hear it. It don't sound like it's moving too fast. Don't know the symbol or what it is. Yeah, it's not. There you are. I found him. I'm gonna try to get a better view of it. There's a parking lot up top here, so I'm gonna try to sneak up there real quick. A train just went eastbound, so he's probably waiting on signals. So we're at lock 10 between Amsterdam and Rotterdam. Need a little place to hang out. Again, I'm working on the trail because we're so close to having it conclude on the eastbound part. So just taking lunch, taking a break, and then that happened. trying to hold my breath. I'm laughing because that road is the perfect height. It looks like the car is actually on the train and they're going the same speed. You look over there and you see a Ford Escape riding along that empty auto intermodal car. It's kind of distracting. Yeah, that was out of the blue. I was not expecting the eastbound. I knew about the westbound for like 10 minutes. I'm going to switch up my locations. I'm staying in the car because the sunlight's just coming in this way now. So it's on the right side, but I can't see anything this way, as you can see. So yeah, there's a second train meet here today at Lock 10, and we are between Amsterdam and Rotterdam. I-157 inbound, Lock 10. Get another shot of Lock here. Stop there. Oh, am I supposed to stop over here? Uh-oh. Told you I was gonna do something serious, and here I am screwing around. Sorry. So these are usually down in the water. That raises the water level up so they can use the locks during the shipping season. So right now the barge canal is shut down. Like, can't really see the train from that side, so this is gonna be here. I-157. Now you see how that's distracting when, when you see cars driving on top of the well cars. I can see where the trail starts turning out. I hope. No parking here. It's a quarry. You got a lot of quarries in these parts. And this is how far we've went so far on this episode. Yay. I got a halfway point marked in my map, so I just gotta get there. I don't know how many miles I've walked today, but I'm getting real close to burning out, but got a little more left. Amtrak 49. This may be the last train for today. Nice way to end the day. I got a hotel to go check into anyway. Nice place to watch trains. Popular fishing spot, but there's plenty of room. Yeah, these are the places I wish I lived closer to. Lock 10, obviously. We're back in another morning. I do have a green signal for a westbound, and there's some potentially interesting things coming, question mark. Because every time, you know, I open up Heritage Units on mobile, big ad blocks just saying your phone's broke still, so only on that website. So, yeah, I'm not going to speculate. If this is a westbound, and this new camera, I'm testing low light on this new camera too, so we'll see what happens. The scanner's talking, but I don't know what direction it's coming from. That way. So, yeah. Should be a nice, interesting shot of the train just cruising along the Mohawk River here. And there's your signals once again, staring you in the face. Actually, let me break something real quick. The only problem is it won't work after I break it. Here are again once. Oh wait, we're at lock 13, not 10. We're at the Mohawk Valley Visitor Center on the way home, and we got a train coming. Short train. Yeah, so Interstate 90 westbound, you got a visitor center, Mohawk Valley Visitor Center or something. I'm like, yeah, I'll stop in and check it out. Got my new trail maps. Lock. It happens to be next to a lock. We'll get into more detail with this later. So, I was inside for a minute, come out, heard the horn. I'm like, oh, train coming. Nice. So we're in Interstate 90 westbound. There's a place called Mohawk Valley Welcome Center. I don't know what video of this is. Probably end up in both train and hiking, but it's like a little rest area. You got lock 13 here, a little picnic area. It's just a standard rest area, except it's at a lock. There's the rest area there, and you can only access it going westbound. So it's got a lot of little neat things, like there's a replica boat, canal boat up there when you first come in, and then you know all the amenities, restrooms, play area, place to stretch your feet and watch some trains if you're into that. Lock 13.